Hello, my name is John Convery of Retire Yesterday, Live Today, and thank you for joining me for this tip of the week. You know, oftentimes I'm asked the question about retirement calculators, the software that people often use as a tool to determine how much money will I need to have an abundant retirement. Now, these are great tools, but there are some shortcomings or the proverbial Achilles heel. Let me give you an example. An author, Katie Brockman, writes, she took her own personal data in and put it in, entered it into a retirement calculator at the Motley Fool site, and it came up and told her she'd need $1,048,211 to retirement. When she took the same data and entered it into the AARP's retirement calculator, guess what? It came up with $729,063. Wow, that's a huge gaping hole. The end of the day tells us this simple truth, that retirement calculators, while worthwhile, will not be perfect and can leave you wanting. Primarily because we really can't know what the future landscape of the financial world will look like. We can't know what tax rates will be, what inflation will be as far as how much your money will have to grow to keep up with the rising cost of 7-grain loaf of bread at Whole Foods. So at the end of the day, know the limitation of a retirement calculator. And another huge thing, a calculator can take average rates of return, but past history is no guarantee of what the future will look like in the stock market. We all know that. The sequence of returns can make a huge difference in your outcome. And to give you a very simple illustration of this, let me talk to you about a hypothetical example of John and Susan. Both John and Susan have $500,000. Their nest egg that they hope, they prayerfully believe will last a 25 to 30 year retirement. They're each going to get an average rate of return of 8.03% over the course of those retirement years. They're going to withdraw the same amount of money, 5% or $25,000 in the first year, increasing it just a smidgen each year to keep up with inflation. They're going to continue to do that in the hope that their money will last and that they can conquer the fear of outliving their money. Well, the outcome is this. John withdraws $580,000, so he didn't lose money. Remember, he started with $500,000, but he runs out of money at age 83, which would be fine if he only lives to age 81, but not so much if he lives to 90. You get what I'm saying? Susan, on the other hand, she gets the same average rate of return, 8.03%. She withdraws a harvest and enjoys the fruit on the tree, over $911,000. She dies warmly and snugly in her bed at age 89, and get this, still leaves behind a treasure chest, a legacy of over $1.5 million to her beneficiaries. Wow, what was the one singular difference? The one singular determining factor was when the markets were for John and when they were against him, and when they were for Susan and when they were against her. The sequence of returns, my friends, that is the tell-all. When the markets will be for you, when they'll be against you. That will really determine the quality of your outcome and the longevity of your money, in my opinion, and that example gives you an illustration as to why. So take this thought. Retirement calculators are good. They definitely have shortcomings, but at the end of the day, you really need personal treatment and careful consideration as to how you best can journey toward retirement and thrive in retirement, not just survive. Great to be with you, and have a magnificent day.